Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 11 of Battlefield 3, where in the last part, we finished the mission with Al-Bashir. He told us about how Solomon basically used him to get bombs, and then he pretty much died. And now this part is pretty much just, we're going over what was in his cell phone, which we were able to recover from his body. And we learned that that Solomon plays a lot bigger role in this.
Yeah, that's what we kind of led on to at the end of the last part.
So now this next mission essentially has us being deployed to northern Iran, where we're going after a guy named Kafarov, who is supposed to be a Russian arms dealer.
Okay.
And here's where the reason why he's in here is this is about to come up here. Of why he's in a load of shit right now.
Blackburn?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, yeah, what number mission is this?
This is the...
I don't think he remembers.
Can't remember if it's the third to last or the second to last.
Okay, Kafarov's compound's on the other side of this valley. Just past the Gilad.
Do you remember how many there are in total?
I can look it up.
That's all we know. We could be connected to those nukes.
Yeah, because this isn't a particularly long game. The playthrough is...
No, not really.
Yeah, the playthrough has just been, like, rather longer than usual because for some reason we've had a couple of 8-minute parts.
Oh, by the way, vanilla milkshake.
Vanilla milkshake? Okay.
You'll understand in a minute.
I'll understand in a minute? Okay. Battlefield 3 mission.
That means something?
Makovich here was dreaming about a vanilla milkshake.
They're in the trees!
Let's see, how many missions?
Vehicle down, taking fire from the left. Enemy behind the rock.
No, not levels, mission. Fucking stupid Google.
12. Yeah.
Average of 5 hours long.
Is this mission Kafarov?
12, yeah.
Yeah, is this mission Kafarov?
This is Kafarov.
Okay, this is mission 11 then. So, either next part or the last part, it'll be the final one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be.
No, okay.
But I believe like this is another one where it's 2 missions in one because this one does take a while.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, do we talk about plot points or something random? Let's decide now.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how much of this story I have actually talked about to where you guys could understand.
Fair.
I mean, I don't know. Would you say that it really gets deep into, like, more deep than Bad Guys Bad Ghost? Is this story more deep than just like Bad Guys Bad Go Stop, or do they?
I mean, anything could be simplified to that.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I mean,
To be honest, most games can be simplified to bad guy. It gets stopped by good guy.
Sure, if you like deconstruct a plot down to its basic elements, but like I'm saying, if the either I guess filmmakers or story writers rather, like if they try to,
we're not story writers.
if they try to elaborate more than just that, like try to reconstruct the idea. That is why Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a bad movie. What did I say?
Well, they tried to deconstruct Spider-Man?
No.
Or the concept of a hero?
No. Electro is very bad in that one. Because his basic motivation is like, Spider-Man doesn't notice me, and I hate it, and suddenly got electric powers and all that.
Somebody notice me!
They don't try to make it interesting at all. At all.
It's literally the equivalent of like that guy who passes by you, slightly bumps into you, like just slightly nicks you. Now you stab him.
So,
I mean,
Peep-
you joke about that.
No, I can't guess that's how bad it was.
Yeah, and they don't try to reconstruct the idea at all, because like this is something I brought up in like comparison. I suppose you can deconstruct the Sephiroth's motivation from Final Fantasy VII as he's just a mama's boy, but you got to reconstruct the idea as to why he wants to actually destroy the universe and all that.
Because he's a mama's boy.
It's more personal than that though. There's more elements and layers to it.
so
Because he's a mama's boy.
the people we just got into a firefight with were like actual Russian military. Like these weren't people that are working for Solomon. These are actual Russian military, which is not a good thing. And it's highly ironic that we are playing this mission with an issue going on in Ukraine. This is not good. The fact that these are actual Russian soldiers, because
No shit, it's not.
okay. So the issue is that the Russians are after
Solomon.
Kasparov, like Solomon as well. But unfortunately, they kind of play on this idea. Remember when I talked about how Cole is a guy who's really kind of just doing this to get promoted?
Oh yeah.
Well, he's so close-minded. He thinks the Russians are working with Solomon and Kasparov.
Oh.
But this is clearly not the case, because we later see Dima trying to stop Kasparov.
Okay.
Now, a part of this is that Russia thinks America is responsible for what happened to France.
France got blown up by a nuke, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's kind of just like a misunderstanding crossfire of a war. Where you've got Russia who's being played, you got guys like Cole who is so close-minded he thinks the Russians are working for the guy they're after.
I see.
Just because it's simple to call it like that.
I see Battlefield 3 took a page out of Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah, relatively.
Yeah, relatively.
Relatively. And when did those two games come out?
Solid 4 was 08. This is 11, right?
Yeah, about 2011.
Yeah. So.
Personally, and obviously this doesn't mean much because I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan, but I will call this game better than Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, it's not really a comparison. No, it's not a good comparison to begin with at all.
Well, see, like that just means that he doesn't like Metal Gear 4.
No, like Cameron, if you mean
it just means I don't give a shit about Metal Gear. I just like this game.
Oh, I thought you meant it in the meme sense, where Metal Gear is a movie, but you held a controller in your hand. Where in this game, you actually are playing a game and not watching a movie.
Is that what Metal Gear 4 is?
Well, the entire series is essentially just a playable movie, right?
A playable movie.
Yeah,
I think even like Revengeance like that, isn't it?
I don't think as cutscene heavy. That's the thing you got to understand when going into Metal Gear. The average cutscene length is about 8 minutes long. So, you gotta grab your popcorn. You gotta grab your popcorn and understand you are getting into some deep shit with Metal Gear.
Question: How consistent do you see his cutscenes?
Like the ratio between gameplay and cutscenes.
Yeah, like how much do you like play, then get to go into a cutscene?
It varies by game. I'll say Solid 1 and Solid 3 have a more balanced ratio between cutscene and gameplay. Solid 2 and Solid 4 have heavier emphasis on cutscene. And that's as far as I'll probably go into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta understand with that series. It's not for everyone, and it's It's not for the weak-willed, if you will.
The weak-willed.
The weak-willed.
Says the guy who
I
hasn't
don't
played Dark Souls.
I don't know. It's like that. That's just because I don't own it. I guess I'm not opposed to playing it one day. But
Cameron is. Cameron is like such a little bitch about playing Dark Souls.
Have you played Dark
Yeah, I
Souls?
struggled to get. I have. I struggled to get past the first boss.
I see. Welp. That's Dark Souls for you.
Yeah, and there's me over here, and like, there's like a.
Which is funny because I got past like the first boss in Elden Ring.
Oh, dude, the first boss in that. Wait, okay, which one? Tree Sandal or Margot?
I can't remember which one.
The guy on the horse with golden armor, or the guy with like a staff? I think it was.
I think it was the staff, not the guy on the horse.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Nice.
Carl's like, impressive. Most impressive. Where does Elden Ring like rank? I know the game is still like relatively recent, but like where does it rank in like the Souls games?
Okay, I played all three Souls games. I played Sekiro, and now I played some good amount of Elden Ring. I haven't completed it yet. That's more Hunter's niche.
Okay.
Well, okay. You gotta realize that it's basically Dark Souls, but meets Breath of the Wild.
Ah, okay.
Because you can craft, you can like have your own shit, but it very much rewards you for exploring. The more you explore, the more shit you find that may either suit your build or just you may find that looks cooler. Hunter and Lana have this running joke that armor doesn't do shit in Elden Ring, so it's all about the drip. Because in all fairness, it kinda doesn't. Because it all depends on how good you either dodge or block.
Yeah, I know that's the thing with Souls games. You gotta be strategic. It's more emphasis on the dodging and rather than the attacking.
It's technically a resource management game because with only one resource, which is your stamina. Because that is everything.
Yeah. I play Breath of the Wild, so I know what you're talking about. Can you climb walls when it's raining?
You can't kind of climb walls in general.
Damn. Okay, well.
You do have a horse though
Whoa.
that jumps really high.
No, it jumps high.
Really,
okay.
really high.
Really high. Okay.
Only in certain places though.
Ah.
It's you explore a lot. You can technically like how the first boss is actually in I'm pretty guessing his intent to be is like not actually supposed to be the first boss because you can completely skip him easily.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me when you asked Cam like which of the two bosses was it. Yeah.
Well, the tree sandal literally you go out and he's right there, like you see him walking in the plains. The guy I was talking about with him was you go to like these castle walls and you go down to like this path. There's like a grace, which is basically like the bonfires. I mean, they're basically your save points. You walk up and boom, there's a fog wall where you go to fight the boss. You can completely skip both of those bosses and go explore. Even go to the next area without finding Margot at all.
Huh.
Granted, me, Hunter, and Lana were like, fuck that shit, and we killed them.
Does that game still do like the ghosts mechanic from Dark Souls 1?
Something?
Sometimes? Huh?
You mean something?
No, I mean like the where you can see other players.
Oh yeah. When you see other players, yeah.
Okay.
ghost mechanic is not very fucking what's it called?
Helpful. No.
Helpful.
Oh,
very.
really? Okay.
Well, it doesn't give you much detail what you're talking about. Because like you technically say the summons are ghosts.
Oh, I don't.
Because they're literally called phantoms.
Okay. See, I don't know anything about the game, so I know a little bit of Dark Souls 1, and just a
little bit of Dark Souls 1.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. In all honesty, like, it's always the first bosses are the hardest, because once you get kind of past them, they become, like, fairly, you get, like, a good grip on what you're doing afterwards.
Yeah. That's how it generally goes.
I mean, I completed all 3 games.
Well, I
for
guess
Dark
not.
Souls.
I guess not generally goes. Oh yeah, I want to take that back now.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of all the Nintendo bosses. wait a minute. No, you kill those in 3 hits, and they don't change at all.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, Dark Souls is very much like, you lose mostly because you're not used to how this enemy fights.
Yeah.
Because once you get kind of used to it, you dodge one attack, then you dodge the next, then you see him stagger. Like you see the one attack where he lasts a bit longer than usual. Then you attack, then rinse and repeat. I mean, what was Honest Games? I think it's called. Like, you know those like Honest trailers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did a Dark Souls 1, and I love the joke where, like, you just dodge and do 100 butt pokes until you kill the boss.
Oh, that's accurate.
Because in all fairness, that's really fucking accurate.
It is, yeah.
You dodge, roll, and weave with 100 butt pokes. And, well, you can play it through the game. And I know Dark Souls games. If you do some explore, you will find like some secrets. You find the painting in Ariandel. No, I think that's Dark Souls 3. There's a painting in Dark Souls 1 that you can go into to fight a optional boss. And but you don't need to fight them. It's very much optional. You can go past it and never know that you went past like an extra area.
Ah, yes.
Here's probably one of my favorite moments of this game.
Sir, we are not equipped to take on a Russian brigade. Maybe we ought to rethink this.
This is maneuver warfare, Sergeant. If you don't like it, you can go join the fucking Air Force. Jim, you have never let me down.
I can say I was never upset when I shot him.
That's cool. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
That's fast air!
Cool.
Now look, jet airplane.
Did he see us?
And it is not a friendly jet airplane.
Oh, he's doubling back. Holy fucking shit!
To be fair, I wouldn't be mad if Cole got killed here.
You wouldn't be mad? No.
By the way, thank you, Rock, for hitting a bullet from a jet airplane.
Where are the Stingers? They're in the vehicle!
Yeah.
Solid and Shatter.
So, is this technically a boss fight?
Not technically, it's just a run and hide.
Ah, gotcha.
It's
All right.
It's a run and hide until you get to the thing you need to take it down.
Gotcha. I
It's a
see.
stealth mission.
I mean, I don't know about stealth, but yeah, it's a sprinting section.
I believe that jet's actually an SU-25.
Yeah, you know a bunch of military lingo and vocab that we do.
I know a little bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
There's just us. We're like, we don't know what the fuck.
A gun.
I'm using the destroyed armor for cover.
Gotta love game assets where everything's invincible. That is the fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even though this is a game where, like you said, some environmental things can be can be destroyed.
I love it how in games you could probably put a pencil in front of you and it could block a bullet.
Right, Cam?
Uh-huh.
This is a game where like some of the environmental stuff is like you can break it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it just doesn't apply when the enemy does it.
Not really. I mean, if
Gotcha.
they have like a shotgun, then maybe.
Okay. Yeah, or that makes sense. And also what I just saw. I don't know if that was supposed to be cinematic, but yeah. All those cinder blocks flying, that seems like that could do some damage. But okay, yeah, that at least gives Battlefield 3 some identity. That's actually a good question. Like, I know, like, you could get drunk off of how many times we've said Call of Duty throughout this entire playthrough. Like, what is it about? How does Battlefield, the series, differentiate itself from the Call of Duty series?
Well, in terms of multiplayer, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like, it has
Okay.
its own style. Call of Duty, where you're condensed to small, medium maps with no access to vehicles. These are large, very open maps where you can use all different types of vehicles.
Yeah, so-
you can have a different approach style.
Yeah, because in Call of Duty, you're like put into a map where it's very much like blue, like not blue and red, but like you both teams are pulling their respective sides, and there are very much areas where there's gotta be gotta be a dead zone. And in Battlefield 3, it's the same, but there's way more skirmishes outside the dead zone than there are in like Call of Duty's.
We got it.
Good job. But
Sad moment, by the way. I don't know why I went over here. I'm a fucking retard.
okay.
Sad moment. Oh no,
Oh,
dead
You
people.
just wanted a milkshake.
buddy, wake up, man.
Oh, two are dead.
Quit playing on me. Don't do this. Wake
I'll
up.
say, I like Montez's performance here, and Cole just still kind of shows how to be a dick.
All right, I know what you think. Maybe if I'd have done something different, they'd both still be here. This is a war, and things happen in a war. Now, we still have a job to do. We have to get to Kafarov, and we have to get to him first, whether the nukes are there or not.
There's no way. There's just us. And there's you.
It's on you, Marines. Are you coming with me?
Something bad's going to happen. Oh, that's a fade to black. Oh.
Yeah. So both Makovich and Campo were killed.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just Montez, Cole, and
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Alrighty then. So if there's only the 3 people left, I see. And the commanding officer.
It's a battle royale.
You know, like
By gaming mathematics.
the commanding officer is Cole, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so he's the one that's dead in the story, and that's why the mystery element is a mystery.
Yes.
Element. Ah.
But the best part about when he does die, the way the music like the music in this game is incredible for me. Because it's the way they use it. It's like when Cole dies, and when the final one of the first final scenes of the interrogation starts to happen, the way they use that music. Oh my god, do I just love it.
I spooked myself.
You spooked yourself?
I accidentally moved the headphone knob from a volume headset, and characters started booming in my ears.
But it's just I love one of the music in this game. It's amazing.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Next